Hello, this is Chad Middleton again. I apologize, my voice sounds a little raspy, but I'm coming to you today out of Columbia, South Carolina, and I specifically want to talk about TDIU claims and how the unemployability process works. I've talked with many veterans since putting videos out on YouTube about their circumstances, and I think some of our veterans need to be informed and also aware of the process and what the VA considers unemployable. Now, first of all, I've talked with many veterans who have a lot of disabilities, a lot of conditions that affect their ability to work. I had one veteran, who was involved in medical conditions since he's been out of the military, and those conditions combined with the service-connected disabilities, according to him, makes it difficult to find work, makes him unable to become employed. And I wanted to let you guys know that if you have a 60% disability, let's say you have a 70% disability, and your disability causes an impairment to employment. In other words, it causes limitations, things that affect your ability to work. And then something happens outside of your time in the military. You get into an accident, or your health conditions decline or worsen. I agree that on most occasions, those conditions may impact your ability to work. And if that be the case, it may help you get Social Security disability. But when it comes to VA disability, your service-connected disabilities must prevent or substantially cause or create a limitation or impairment that affects your ability to work. Those conditions alone. VA does not care about you not having adequate education. VA does not care about you being too old to return to work. VA does not care about whether jobs exist in your field of specialty, of interest. VA does not care about you not having the education to perform work. What VA is mostly concerned about is whether or not your service-connected disabilities cause an impairment in employment that affects your ability to find and obtain and maintain employment. This is what the VA is seeking, and they must get this information based on your service-connected disabilities alone. I'm just thinking about one of my veterans that talked with me who had a stroke. He had a stroke since he's been out of the military. And soon as the VA saw that he was hospitalized because of the stroke, they denied him, saying that, yeah, you might not be able to work, but it's primarily because of the stroke and not the service-connected disability. Okay? I was able to help this veteran by giving him a comprehensive vocational evaluation that focused primarily on his medical records, his service connected disability rating, his work history, some testing, and some labor market research. And I concluded that based on his service-connected disabilities alone, he was not able to obtain or maintain gainful employment. He, therefore, was able to use our report to support his inability to find work, his unemployability. Okay? So I want you to know that the VA system, although it seems pretty harsh, and although that they're denying you and they are making it hard to give you your 100%, please don't take this process personally. You're dealing with the system. And the system is designed for you to provide the evidence to support your inability to work. Now, I've said in previous videos that Social Security relies on a vocational expert to help make vocational decisions about your ability to work. Workers' compensation employs a vocational expert to help them determine whether or not you are able to find, obtain, and maintain employment. So VA can use the same information to support your claim for individual unemployability. Okay, you need someone to say that based on your service-connected disabilities alone, not considering any extraneous factors such as age, education, availability of work, and such, that you are unable to work because of your service-connected disabilities. I am a vocational expert. I work for Social Security. I've testified and provided vocational expert work for workers' compensation here in South Carolina. And I have over 12 years of work with the Department of Veterans Affairs. I know specifically how your report needs to be worded in order for it to be considered as evidence. You get the wrong person, say the wrong thing, and you pay them a lot of money to say it, and VA still considers that not sufficient evidence, then you've wasted a lot of time. So if you need evidence to support your inability to work, you may need us here to provide you with a comprehensive vocational evaluation. This evaluation consists of testing. It consists of my knowledge of the labor market, the dictionary of occupational titles, occupational outlook handbook, various tests to determine your aptitude, your interests. And this evaluation will I cross-reference your abilities along with the abilities that are required for all the jobs listed in the national economy. And if after a thorough evaluation, I determine that there's no reasonably stable job market for one with your disabilities, or in other words, there are no reasonable belief that you're able to find work or you're able to gain employment due to the impact of your service-connected disabilities and your limitations, then you can use that information as evidence for your individual unemployability claim. Now, I can't help everyone because I may feel that you may be able to find work. Jobs do exist. If that's the case, after an assessment that we do, I'll call you up or I'll email you back and say, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not able to help you. There were jobs I was able to identify based on my evaluation. So please don't believe that I will find everyone that contacts me unemployable. There are people that are out there that even though you have disabilities, there are jobs that you're able to perform. Okay? So before we get to that particular point though, I will need to do a brief assessment. If you contact our office, we'll send you an intake form. We'll ask you some basic information. We also ask you to gather up some records, get your service-connected disability rating, your last rating, some information about your work history and the jobs that you've done in the past. And we will review that information and we will do an initial assessment. If we believe that we may be able to help you, we'll contact you and send you out email letting you know that we need additional information. Okay? And then we'll walk you through the process in regards to how can we perform a comprehensive evaluation wherever you are to help you in your claim for individual unemployability. We serve the United States. Either you can come to us or we can come to you. But I do realize that in providing these services, there are people all over the U.S. that needs these services. There are a lot of folk out there that have been denied individual unemployability because the VA says you haven't submitted sufficient evidence to support your inability to work. This is what we want to provide you. But at first, you must meet the criteria. Okay? Give us a call. My number here in South Carolina on the East Coast is 803-563-5087. My email address is the number 1 vision.counseling@gmail.com. We've been getting contacted from people all over the U.S. and we're trying to help our veterans one at a time. I don't want to get in the process of trying to do too much that my work goes lacking. I want to give you a quality evaluation, and if we can help you, please believe I will make opportunity to give you a call. If there's anyone that have listening to this message and you've actually talked to me on the phone before, I'd like for you to write a comment about the customer service that was provided, the information that was shared in our conversation, so veterans all over can know that we're here to help. Okay? So give us a call. We look forward to talking with you. Share this with a veteran. Share this with a friend. Find out as much as you can about us. We're here in South Carolina, and we're willing to provide this service to those that qualify, those that we are able to help. Okay? Again, my name is Chad Middleton. I appreciate you who have subscribed to this channel. I look forward to talking to you again real soon. And you have a blessed and prosperous day. Thank you.